Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex. You might be wondering, why the heck am I standing over here in the lab, near the labs in the main base? And the reason is that it's been so long since we've done any research. I feel like we're stagnating, and there are a lot of useful upgrades that I would like to work towards. So I think I'd like to do some more research here in the main base while we continue to expand and build up the larger base. If I wait until we have everything we need to do science off-site, it's going to be weeks and weeks before we are ready to start doing any more research. So I'd like to build up our small-scale research here so that we can at least get some of the quality of life and, like inserter stack size and logistic slots and stuff like that. So there are four science packs that we're not making yet. Or are we? Yeah, we're not doing military. But I don't really care about the military science at this point. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But there are some science packs that we can make. For example, production science packs we can make right now. We have everything that we need already in the base. The logistics science packs, I think, in fact, we're already making everything for those except for the blue belts. And we can make those because we're making red belts and we're making lubricant. So I don't think it would be too difficult to add those in. And I'd like to start working on that now. All right, so let's decide which one we want to do first. Production or logistic. Let's take a look at what we get with those. Yeah, that's not going to give me... Actually, is it Shift T? Yeah, there we go. Let's add in logistic science packs and see what that gets us. Now it's doing sulfur processing 3. Why didn't I do that already? If I could do it. That's strange. Steam power 3. Okay, so there seems like there may have been some changes to the research. Yeah. There's a couple researches there that were not available to me before that are getting done now, which is great. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to show me what I want to see. So let's just go back to the tree and look at the type of things we can get with logistic science packs. So we can get stack inserter capacity bonus. We can do robot upgrades. We can do more braking force on trains. We can research logistic 4, which gives us more belts. And then with the production science packs, we can get tier 3 machines in some cases. So, well, why don't we do the logistics first? I think that'll be the easiest, perhaps, and maybe the most useful right now. So to make those, we need steel chests, filter inserters, and flying robot frames. So let's strategize about this for a moment. Make that go away. The flashing, I mean. All right. I think I can just build the rest of the science over here. And for those, I'm going to need steel plates for the steel chests. I already have flying robot frames being produced in mass quantities over here. And then I think the filter inserters and the blue belts we can take over there with bots. And let's see what we're going to need. Now, if we do one science pack a second, that means we're going to need 7 machines. Yeah, so one cycle every 2 seconds. So I'm going to need one express belt every 2 seconds. So I think one machine will be more than enough to do that. Oh, yes. And thank the gods, I love space here. That is awesome. Okay. So this takes gears, of course, and quite a few of them, if I'm not mistaken. 10 per half a second. All right, so let's use a stack inserter on the gears. And then we're going to take red belts. You know, and rather than do that, I think what I'd prefer to do is just have a long blue inserter here. Because the issue is, of course, that I have this inserter is tied to the logistic network. So later on in the game, when I start upgrading red belts to blue, if I accumulate more than 600 red belts in the logistics network, even if they're not here, then this will stop producing and then this might starve. So this way I've got a direct feed on belts. Okay, and then we can put our output there. And we'll change that to blue belts. Where are they? Here we go, blue belts. And we'll set that to 600. We could make it 600. I'm going to use them eventually, right? Yeah, might as well make it 600. Why not? Okay, so now we just need to get lubricant. Lubricant's being made up here, and I'm piping it. Okay, yeah, it's on the pipe bus, so we can bring it in right here. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. There we go. Nice. And let's put another stack inserter over here so we can get gears from both sides. Okay. And what else did we need? Filter inserters, was it? Yeah, and those I think I already have. Yeah, those are already in the logistics network. I will increase this to 100. Okay, apparently I already have 100 in the network. And I think I'm not making gears fast enough to feed this thing. At least not at full speed. Yeah, this is going to be sucking down iron pretty fast. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to see the factory actually doing something again. Alright, so I think we can make those down here. Since I've got some room, and I think I'm going to need 7 machines, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check that again in a minute. Yeah. Like that. Okay, now, on the steel chests, I need one every 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. So let's see. Actually, yeah. I think I'm making steel chests somewhere too, but it's easy enough just to do it here. I have the steel belt right there. And this will make them every half a second. So in this case, I think I'll just feed it with a loader. There we go. And then we'll put those onto a belt. All right, let's... Okay, and then we could put the robot frames... We could put the robot frames on the same belt. Alright, so I'm going to make that a near inserter. Alright, and then I think yellow inserters on the inputs will be fine. Oops. This is going to use 16 steel a second, so I would actually need to upgrade my steel belt. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit too slow. Although it seems to be doing okay now. Oh yeah, because it's 0.75 crafting speed, so it's a little bit less than... So it should be enough for a yellow belt to handle. Unless I'm using steel somewhere else. Now I could prioritize. If I prioritize this side, then all my steel will go there until it gets backed up, and then it'll go down to the rest of the bus. So I'll be starving my factory of steel as long as I'm making these science packs. Alright, so now I need filter inserters and transport belts, and I think I will use the big requester chests, because with those I can feed, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. With those I can feed 2 machines at the same time. But I'm going to save this belt for the output. Whoops. So here, let me do that. Alright, so I'll put one there, put one there, put one there, and then I'll just put a regular requester chest. Here for that one. Okay, so I'm just shift right click and then shift left click to copy the recipe, I'm going to take out the steel chest and the flying robot frame since we have those locally. And on the big ones, I'm going to double the quantities, since we're feeding 2 machines on those. Okay, and then we can use just the cheap long inserters on those. And then our outputs of science packs. And then I'm going to need some power poles down here. Okay. Well, they certainly exceeded the request, which is fine. All right. And then we'll just run the belt up here. Whoops. And join with that one. All right. So now let's go to auto research, and we can add logistic science pack to the allowable recipes. And we'll let it do its thing. Okay, great. So we'll let that work for a while, and now we can start to set up the production science packs. So for that, we need electric mining drills and electric furnaces. Now the drills we're making already. The electric furnaces take stone, electronic circuit board, and steel plate. Alright, so what I'm thinking in this case is, since I have the drills over there, if I make the science packs over here, I would have to bring the drills with robots. I could make the furnaces over here too. Yeah, and those circuit boards I already have on the robot network. That's essentially how I'm getting those moved around. You know what, I think I'll make the furnaces over here. And then I'll take the furnaces and the drills over there to make the science packs. Okay, so in this case, these take... Alright, these are the same, essentially. I need to do 1 cycle every 2 seconds. So I need 1 electric furnace every 2 seconds. Where are my machines? Here we go. Alright, so if we set this to make electric furnaces, that's 5 seconds, so I would need 3 of these. In order to get the rate that we need. Because 2 of those would, and again, we're ignoring the crafting speed right now, but 2 of those would give me 2.5 seconds, which is just a little bit short of the goal. Okay, and these take stone bricks, electronic circuits, and steel plates. All right, so the stone bricks we can get from this belt. If we just make that long. And it's going to require 10 every 5 seconds, which is 2 a second, right? Times 3, 6 per second. Okay, so that's just barely enough for this belt to accommodate. And then the steel is the same. And these need to be even longer. So if I do long twice, yeah, there we go. I'll just copy that. Okay, and then the circuit boards. I could run over with a belt. Do I want to do that? I could bring them over on a belt rather than using the bots, but you know what? They're so close, and I've got plenty of bots. I'll just use bots. In fact, I think I can do one chest. And I think we can pull it in that way. And those are going to pull in 1 per second, so we can use these inserters. All right, now this one I need to pick up 2 tiles over. And this one I need to pick up 1 tile over. All right, let's get some power. I'm going to use my Mark II power poles. One of those will cover almost the whole thing, but not quite. Okay, so that works. And then I'll just put 3 provider chests in this case, and we'll limit these to, I don't know, let's say 100. I suppose I'll use these at some point in mass production. Okay, so now we're making electric furnaces, and like I said, I think we're making mining drills too. Where are they? Yeah, here they are. Let's keep an eye on what research we're getting. Honestly, I'm going to turn off auto research because I want to see what I'm getting. All right, so we got advanced logistic and construction robots. We got robotics 3. And I think that was it. So let's see what this advanced logistic and construction robots is. Okay, these are the Bob's version of the bots that I'm not using. So I'm not too interested in that. And the other one I got was Robotics 3, which gives me Flying Robot Frame Mark 3, which again I'm not interested in. So I guess it's a good thing that I checked because I'm doing research that I don't really care about right now. All right, so let's try to intelligently pick something. Logistic System 2. Okay, gives us chests with higher capacity. I don't really need that. Worker robot speed. Yeah, that one is definitely useful. So let's do that one. Okay. And again, since this is not really the final science setup, and I'm just doing this to get some research, not necessarily all the research, I don't mind if this doesn't run at full speed so much. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we forgot to get these robot frames back. There we go. That was a bit of a mistake. And I have a bunch of them in my inventory, so let's get rid of those. Alright, good. Okay, now for the other science packs, I'm going to need to either move all of this down so I can get a third belt in there, or I can put the other belt around the outside, and I think that's what I'll do. Also, I'm gonna upgrade all this to red belts. Okay. Yeah, so what we can do is we can just have another set of belts go around the outside. Yeah, and I don't want to loop it. I think it would be better if I use a splitter. That way I can make sure that I get half on each side. Okay, and then I think if I upgrade all those power poles, new storage, fast to slow. Okay, let's clear that. I think if I upgrade those power poles to Mark IIs, then I'll be able to reach the inserters. So I'll just use upgrade planner for that. Where are the power poles? Here they are. Okay, so we've replaced Mark 1s with Mark 2s. Yep. Perfect. Alright, and I'll give this one a name. And we'll call it Mark II Power Poles. And we might as well add the big ones as well, in case we upgrade those later, and the substations. Okay. And then I'll turn that back to yellow to red, since that's what I normally upgrade. Okay, so now we can set up the other science packs. I suppose I could just set them up here close to the labs, right? I'll leave a little bit of space. Actually, we could do it like this, if we assume that that's going to be our output. Hopefully this will be enough space. All right, and then these are all going to get fed via robot. So I'm going to need 3 of those and 1 regular one. All right, and then we'll just double the quantities on these. Copy that, and then copy that. And then we're going to need another... Okay, I've got a zone expander. Yeah, so we just need to expand the zone a bit. Let me just get that as far as possible. Whoa, we're starting to use a lot of power now that everything's running. I should probably check on my fuel situation. Yeah, looks like I'm starting to consume more coal pellets than I'm producing. All right, worker robot speed is done. Looks like I can do level 4 as well, so let's continue. And let's check on our coke pellets. Let's see. All right, let's make this a longer window so it's a little more stable. Okay, so there's coke pellets. And on the consumption side, there are coke pellets. Okay, yeah, so it looks like I've been consuming for quite some time now. I've been consuming more than I'm producing. At least for the last hour. No, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Okay, yeah, so now I'm consuming 335 a minute, and I'm only producing 299 a minute. And I think 300 a minute is probably the best that I can do. No, I should be able to do 360 a minute if these run. So perhaps maybe I just don't have enough production here. I'm going to go over there and try to upgrade belts and see if that helps. And then we'll come back and work on that. Alright, I guess I don't need my car. Now I also have some of these fuel blocks, but I don't have a lot of them. Alright, so let's try upgrading all of these belts to red and see if that helps us very much. Okay, I need more underground belts. Okay, well I can see that the production rate has gone up a bit. Why is it taking me a mining drill? That's strange. Alright. Yeah, so I'm going to come over here and get some more underground belts. Oh, look how fast they are now. That's nice. Okay, and I should probably start asking for 100 of those from now on. Especially since I'm not using the yellows anymore. I've got some room for it. Okay. And the train network is going crazy. All right, I still have enough trains. I check this every once in a while just to make sure that I still have a sufficient quantity of trains. But it looks like I'm still doing fine. Don't need any more depots. I'm going to need more power generation soon, though. And especially if I'm going to continue doing science. All right, and yeah, 10,000 is fine. I'm just going to put some Nixie tubes here so that I can keep an eye on the inventory level more easily. And we're looking for coke pellets. Right? Okay, that's rather odd. Maybe I need to connect all of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, robot speed 4 is done. That's as high as we can go with that. Let's do worker cargo size. That's a good one. I might want to put an alarm on this too. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Get a programmable speaker. I'll put that right there. And we'll hook that up as well. Coke pellet. There we go. So we'll say that if that goes below 5,000, that we get an alarm. Global playback and show an alert. That's alarm 1. Yeah, I like buzzer 3. It's not too horrible. All right. Fuel low. Okay. Good. So if this drops below half, then that should, I'll get the alert, and then that should give me enough time to react and hopefully prevent, I can turn things off. I can stop science, for example, and then hopefully that'll prevent things from shutting down. All right, so let's look at our production again now that we've got all these belts upgraded. And it's still, well, I'm consuming less, but I'm still only producing about 300 a minute. And I think I'm just not, oh. There we go, that ought to help. Oh, and I have some belts over here that didn't get upgraded either. You have to be careful when you're upgrading belts, because if you miss a single belt segment, you will still have a bottleneck. Okay, so I'm getting coal fast enough. And these are all busy. So crushed coal looks okay. These are all busy. These are not all busy. So if I'm going to upgrade this, I really need more coke production. I could upgrade all these to Mark IIs. Maybe that's what I should do. Let's see how we're doing now. Okay. Well, we got a boost initially, and now it's dropping back down to where it was before. All right, let's upgrade. I see these going red a bit, so I'm going to upgrade my coal line as well. That doesn't need to be there. Let's upgrade the whole coal belt to red. There we go. And yeah, see, you just miss one, and the whole thing is compromised. All right, looks like I got plenty of coal here. Let's check on our coal mine, which is over here. Okay, yeah, I've still got massive quantities of coal. Only one miner has mined out, so I don't think our coal supply is going to be in jeopardy anytime soon. All right, let's see how that is helping us, if at all. Okay, yeah, so we're plenty full of coal now. Actually, the crushed coal was not a problem. These are green all the time. I'm dumping sulfuric wastewater because I'm making so much of it. Okay, now this is creeping back up again. Yeah, but that's just because I'm consuming less than I was before. I wonder why that is. Yeah, I'm down to about 90 megawatts. I wonder why I was consuming over 100 before. All right, well, in any case, we're right on, I would say we're right on the edge of what we can do here. So I could upgrade all of this to Mark II, and it would go faster. I would probably need to upgrade some of these belts to blues, because I can see that crushed coal is getting backed up a bit on these red belts. But then the other option would be maybe to just start making fuel off-site and bring it in by train rather than continue to upgrade this. Nuclear would also be a possibility. I do have what I need to make reactors now. I wonder how I'm doing on uranium. I've got about 7.2k uranium stored up right now. Do I have any more down here? No, I don't think so. Actually, this is all... okay. I'm backed up on stone again. But... let's see. Here we go. Okay, that's all backed up. And this is all stopped as well. Why? Oh, okay. Probably because I've got everything that I wanted over here. Okay. Well, in any case, I need to figure out what to do with stone. Looks like this is not going to be a problem until that's taken care of. So let's finish our science packs here real quick, and then we'll move on to solving that issue. Long reach, no, that's production. I can do logistics 4, which I can't say I really feel a need for right now. All right, let's do inserter capacity bonus. All right, and then we'll finish getting this set up. All right, and again, I'll use the Mark II poles here. That way I cover the other side. All right, why do I not have mining drills? Oh, it's because I have Mark IIs in the network. Now, how did you get a mining drill? All right, let me go see. I think I'm not storing the Mark I mining drills. I think I'm only putting the Mark II drills into my logistic network. Let's take a look there. And here they are. Yep. Okay. So let's just put another provider chest there, and we'll set this to 50, let's say. And we're missing gears. I'll just do that. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to get any gears for a while, so that's why that's not doing anything. We'll have to wait. Yeah, we'll just have to wait until we've made enough of the blue belts for those to stop consuming all the gears, and then we'll be able to get some mining drills over there. All right, so that research is done. Let's see. That's production science pack. I don't need that. Lab speed. I don't really care about that right now. Express loader might be nice, but that's production. Okay, braking force. Oh, and stack inserter. Okay, yeah, let's do stack inserter. All right. Yeah, looks like we're we're occasionally getting some mining drills over here. Okay. There we go. And now we have production science packs. Also, although we're not really going to be making too many of them until we stop making the other ones and we accumulate some gears that we can use. But we're making progress, and at least now we can get some additional research done, albeit rather slowly. That'll do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Appreciate it as always. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.